Right, done a little video to show the QRP portable setup that I've got in the car. I've just got back, just made myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to edit this video together and I'll put it on Facebook. You know that because you're watching it now. So I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Quite an interesting one actually. Didn't get that many contacts. Got one somewhere in Europe. I'll have to check QRZ to see exactly where it was because I can't remember off the top of my head. And then I went on to 40 metres. That's the kettle pouring me a cup of tea. Went on to 40 metres and I was speaking to a guy in Ireland and a guy in Devon. There was like three of us all having a QSO on 40 metres. I've literally just left there now. I must have been chatting with him for a good half an hour or so, or the two of them for a good half an hour. So this is the little video just showing that. I show the radio that I've got and how I set up the antenna, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. So enjoy the video and I'll... Good morning everybody, and we're back again. Different location this time. I'm at Caton Bay, and we'll see how we get on with the radio. I'll show you what I've got. I've got the Zygo G90. I've got a 20 ampere hour battery. I use the telescopic antenna onto the slide winder coil onto a mag mount. I'll just get set up. Well, I'll get my stuff out. I'll show you what kit I use, and we'll see how we get on. See if I can get some more contacts today. Right, this is the G90, Zygo G90, and I've got the I bought the fan to go on the bottom. That doesn't actually come with the radio. That's an attachment, but it has the fan on it, and the legs come out so you can put it on its legs. Helps keep it cool. And then the battery is too big really. It's bigger than what I need. It's a 20 amp an hour battery. That'll last me days. I don't have to charge that for days. In fact, I left it plugged in so the fan was on for 24 hours and made no difference whatsoever. And I'll show you the antenna. Right, so that's the coil, and you can just slide that up and down to tune the antenna. I find that on 20 metres I want it right at the top. It basically doesn't need any coil for it. And then that's the antenna that comes out 17 foot or 17.5 foot. But I'll get that put on the car and then I'll show you what that's like. That's it on the antenna on the car, and it's 17 foot. So I'm going to get a better picture over here. Let's see the view of the sea. That's where I am today. Let's go with the antenna on it. Ridiculous, but it works really well. Right, I'll set the radio up, see if we can get anybody.
Ticket 20, India 02 Florida, Oscar Sierra. India 02 Florida, Oscar Sierra, ticket 20.
Mike 7 X-ray India X-ray QRP portable.
QRZ portable?
Yeah, the call is Mike 7 X-ray India X-ray QRP portable.
Mike 7 India X-ray India X-ray QRP portable. 59 North Italy, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the 5.9. You're about a 5.7 into the east coast of the UK. Over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. 73. Ciao.
73s. Have a good day. Mike 7 X-ray India X-ray. Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead there. Some guy just jumped on the frequency there and I actually thought he was talking to himself. But Mike 7 X-ray India X-ray. The call sign inside is Mike India 7 Delta Golf Oscar. And the operator name is David. Good morning, Paul. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I wondered what happened then. I thought I was part of the conversation, and then the next minute this guy came on and he's in like mid conversation. I wondered what was going on, and then I heard you shout up saying that basically he'd stomped on our on your frequency. Yeah, I'm on the east coast. I'm near Scarborough. I'm actually mobile at the moment, QRP portable. in a place called Caton Bay, just outside of Scarborough. Roger?
Yeah, no problem. It's just all night just outside Scarborough. No, I was sitting listening and I heard your call sign, and I was just waiting for Bob to pass me the microphone to call you in. And next thing, this guy started talking, but I had my head on the keyboard, and I thought, have I changed frequency by mistake? So I messaged the guy who's also on frequency, Derek, MI0SDR, who lives about 40 miles away. I messaged him on Facebook to ask him what frequency we were on, because I thought it actually moved. Anyway, Paul, on frequency is Derek, MI0SDR, and you've also got Bob, Golf 7 Echo Hotel Romeo. Microphone back to you, Paul.
Max 7 X-ray into X-ray returning. Yeah, I haven't wrote the call signs down because I'm, like I say, I'm parked in the car at the moment, but I've got my phone and I'm recording it so I can put it onto QRZ later once I get home. It makes it easier if I record the call signs rather than try and write them down. I don't have enough hands to do all of them over.
Yeah, no problem, Paul. Paul, just looking at your QRZ page here. I'm assuming that's your shack at the bottom of the garden. Do you get much interference from all the telephone wires directly above your shack? Go ahead.
Not always. Sometimes today I did. Went into the garden and it was just like full of static. But I'd say 70% of the time I get no bother at all, and then occasionally I do. I've also got solar panels as well, and I think that causes some interference. So I quite enjoy getting out into the car and getting parked somewhere it's quiet where there's no interference coming in, and I can usually do quite well. I've just got one of them Zygo G90 radios, the Chinese radios, and they're really good. I'm really impressed with the radio, and the reports that I get back say my audio is really good on this little Chinese radio. Over.
Bob, hold on. Yeah, sorry, Bob and Paul, he's both doubled up. Bob, I was on Paul's QRZ, and the shack sits at the bottom of the garden, and directly above a shack, is a load of telephone wires. I didn't realise yours was the same. You had the same problem there, Bob, but I'll pass it back to Paul here, and then he can pass it back to you, Bob. MI7DGO returning to M7 X-ray and the X-ray. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, sorry about that, keying up at the same time as somebody else. Yeah, I do get a little bit of interference. I'd say 70 to 80% of the time I'm okay. But like I was saying, I've also got solar panels as well, and that can cause some interference. So it's nice to get out where it's quiet and where there's no interference, and I usually can work quite well. And I was saying, I've got one of those Zygo G90 radios, the little Chinese radios, and I'm really impressed with it. They're a very good radio, and a lot of people say that the audio on it is really clear. Back to you, over.
Yeah, I've seen him. I got the Zygo, whatever you call G90s. You're an impressive looking little radio there. I bought the FTDX10 about a year ago, so no more radios for me. I think this will be the first SDR and the last SDR radio I'll ever buy, Paul. It was expensive enough for me anyway there. I had to save, but I finally got it. Anyway, Paul, I'll pass the microphone back to you, and you can give Bob a shout there. Bob's call sign, Golf 7 Echo Hotel Romeo. Microphone back to you, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for that. Bob, can you receive me okay? I haven't wrote the call signs down like I explained. I've got it recorded on my phone because I'm sat in the car at the moment, and I don't have enough hands to write down, use the radio and use the camera on my phone as well at the same time. Back to you, over.
Mike 7 Echo X-ray Echo. I think that's right. Good morning to you, Paul. Your signal to me is just above the noise threshold of about 4 to 5. Good audio, which is doing the business for you. And it appears we have the same problem with the shack being down at the bottom of the garden, and the utility cables running everywhere. I've resolved most of the issues, apart from the solar panels, which is just down the lane. There's 6 cottages, and they've got a big array down the bottom, which does occasionally interfere. But that's being looked at as we speak, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, like you say, I've got the same problem. Unfortunately, they're my solar panels, so I can't really go blaming anybody else. I've done it to myself, but I got the solar panels before I got the radio, Obviously didn't realise I was going to get into the radios, but the solar panels is something that I need due to the electric prices going up as they are now. So they're sort of paying for themselves now. Back to you.
Yeah, Ross, you shot yourself in the foot, so to speak. I mean that in the nicest possible way. But yeah, I suppose there are remedies for them, some filtration units, etc. But it's the damn inverters, isn't it, Roger?
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a problem with the inverters. And just to check, I don't know if you got my call sign correct. My call sign is Mike 7, X-ray, India, X-ray. Over.
Mike 7, India, X-ray, X-ray. Is that right? Can you please go again very, very slowly? I apologise for my shortcomings, Roger.
It's a tongue tie.
Oh, it's M7, X-ray, India, X-ray, X-ray, India, X-ray. Yeah, Roger, thanks, David. I get the E's and the I's muddled up here. I don't know what's happening. It must be an age thing. Yeah, sorry about that, Paul. I've got it all now down right. Thanks to David. Yeah, well, you could be looking at doing something with some sort of filtration on the inverter. I really don't know. I'm not an expert, Paul, but they can be a pain in the butt, can they not, Roger?
Yeah, Roger, they can, but I don't seem to be doing too badly with it. Like I'd say about 70% of the time, it works fine. I don't get any problem. And then, like I say, I got up this morning and it's just full of static. I couldn't pick anybody up at all. I come a couple of miles down the road, get parked up near the coast, and the bands are full. So yeah, unfortunately today's a bad day for it. And like I say, unfortunately, I've got the telephone wires going from the back garden. It's basically like a spider's web with telephone lines going over my garden, so it makes it very difficult for me. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's exactly the same here, basically, apart from the solar panel issue, which is remote from me. Yeah, difficult. Well, I started, to be honest, Paul, with cleaning up the mains input to the shack, built some filters, etc., and that's really improved things greatly. And I do have a really now good RF Earth network, a mesh buried under the lawn with 4 stakes. I find that very useful as well. I certainly know when the stakes are getting a little bit, or the connections are getting a bit corroded, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. All I've got is one basically ground spike going into the side of the shack, which I earth all my radios to. It has improved it somewhat, but some days it just gets really bad. I just cannot pick anything up at all. And like I say, today is one of them days, so I came out. But I don't know if it has something to do with the weather. I don't know if there's like thunderstorms possibly close by, because it seems to be like pulsing across all the band. So I'm just wondering whether there's like a thunderstorm, you know, within probably about 30-40 miles of me. That could be a problem as well. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, we've had Mr. Sparkler this end overnight, and well, not really heavy rain, but he's doing the garden good anyway. Right, let's pop it back to, let me see, what about young Derek? We're leaving you out in the cold, young man. I apologise for that. MI0 Sierra Delta radio to take from G7 EHR, the group, right? I don't think Derek's back yet. I think he's away looking at their monitors. I sent them a link for Bob, I'm actually just get up to the house here for a few minutes. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes if you want to work away with Paul. I'm starting to lose Paul's signals up and down at the moment. But yeah, I'll give it a shout once I'm back. Bob, G7 Echo Hotel Romeo.
I'll stop recording now. I'll back to away now. That was quite successful, really, on the 40 metres. I couldn't keep recording all of it because I couldn't write down and using both my hands. But yeah, Golf 7 Echo Hotel Romeo, Mike India 7 Delta Golf Oscar, and Mike India 0 Sierra Delta Romeo in Ireland. And the Golf 7 call was down in Devon, and he was picking me up fine. We had a very good conversation. Literally just finished. He's gone to have a cup of tea. I'm going home to have a cup of tea and then picking the wife up from work. So yeah, it's been quite successful. So that's my little setup that I use for when I go portable. It works. I'm happy with it. And anyway, I'll catch you all later. Ta-da, bye.